Hello there, I'm Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I am in the kitchen today, as you can see, and I'm going to be doing a week of cooking. I'm going to be doing some easy, quick cheats for the week, but all things that are reasonably healthy and hopefully the whole family will enjoy. I am starting off today with one of the very few items that I keep in form of a jar in the house, and that's pesto. I like to keep my larder well stocked, so I've always got easy to go to items. I do plan ahead, but you do sometimes need those plan B options, and one of the very few items that I keep in a jar, and that's pesto. It's just really easy to have as a standby. I've got some pasta on the boil, and the other thing I like with this is, as we've got a vegetarian in the house, it's easy for me to make some with just this for my daughter, and then we can also add chicken for the rest of us as well. So I'm going to get on with this right now. So I've just got in the pan chicken breast, which I've already browned off nicely, some mushrooms and some broccoli. That's my daughter's vegetarian version with the pesto, cherry tomatoes and some baby spinach. I'm going to add a drop of wine, and the cooked pasta has already gone in. I'm also going to do enough for my husband's lunch to take to work tomorrow as well. So it's one of those meals that's quite handy to cook a little bit more. So you've got an extra meal. Just going to give it a good jiggle around, and I'm going to add the pesto. So all the pesto's in there, and I've got the jar here, and I've added some water, and I'm just going to give it a good shake, and then I'm going to add that to the meal as well. And then I'm going to stir all that up together, and I'm going to add cherry tomatoes and the spinach as well. I've added, the cherry tomatoes, I've thrown the spinach over the side, and I'm just going to mix it up, and it's done. This really is one of those meals that takes about 15 minutes to do, and it smells amazing. You can eat it hot or cold, so my husband can either heat it up at work tomorrow or have it cold as a salad. You can put whatever you want in there. If you've got ham, if you've got turkey, whatever you've got in the fridge, throw in peas, use up your veg, put in your peppers, your asparagus, whatever you've got lying around, throw it in, and it's really delicious. I wish you could smell this tonight. It's so good. Tonight I am making my Cheats chili. This is super quick, super easy. I don't have to get it in the slow cooker at 8 o'clock in the morning. Instead, it's 4:45. We are starting to feel hungry, so I want something quick and snappy, and chili is my absolute favourite. No, chili is my favourite. Chili cheese fries is my absolute favourite, but because right now we are trying to lose a few pounds before Florida, instead of chili cheese fries, it's going to be chili and broccoli. Doesn't quite have the same ring, but it's still going to be delicious. And chili is chili, and like I said, it's my favourite, so it's going to be a winner no matter what. Lined up everything here for you to see. I've got a great big pan, as like I said, it's no slow cooker. I've got some ground beef, seasoning, bit of chili. I've also got some spices. I buy the red kidney beans that are actually in a chili sauce already. That's part of my cheat. I use sweet chili sauce. I buy the great big one from Costco. It comes in a 2-pack, and that huge one, I can't remember exactly how much it is, but it's something like £3 something, don't quote me on that, but it's something really stupid. Squirt of ketchup, squirt of brown sauce, which again we buy from Costco, and a tin of tomatoes, which again we buy in Costco for a pack of 12 for £3 something, again really cheap. And we've got red onion and garlic. I've got my onion and garlic in the large pan on the stove top. No oil, as I'm going to be adding the beef in a moment, which obviously has plenty of oil itself. I have got cumin seeds, I've got coriander seeds, and I've also got some pink peppercorns, and I'm going to pop them into my pestle and mortar and grind them down. I'd say there's probably about a teaspoon of cumin seeds, a teaspoon of coriander, and half a teaspoon of the peppercorns. I'm not one to measure things though, so I kind of just get used to what I do. And this will then get thrown in with the onion and the garlic. In it goes. And I'll just give this a stir and let it toast off just to release all the lovely aromas. and I'll add the beef in just a second. There we go, and I'll just break this up. Our daughter works in Waitrose part-time, and she brings us home mega bargains, all the reduced stuff left at the end of the day. And this lot, this whole pack of mince, fresh mince from the counter, was just under £1. So this meal is a total bargain. Just going to sprinkle in a little chili powder. Now the tin tomatoes. And the red kidney beans in chili sauce as well. And give it a good mix. And add a good squirt of ketchup. I choose ketchup over tomato, what do you call it, paste, because I like the sweetness that the ketchup adds. And a slightly smaller squirt of brown sauce to mix together. Did you know that if you mix brown sauce and ketchup together, you get barbecue sauce? It's already smelling absolutely amazing. And now for a good squeeze of sweet chili sauce. Gives it the sweetness and the chili, and that really is my cheat ingredient for this. I'm going to give it a stir, season it, or taste it and then season it. Right, it's lovely and thick. I do want to add a little bit more spice, so my other cheat ingredient is my crushed chili that I keep in the fridge. I'll add half a teaspoon of that. And remember when I said it was 4:45? Dinner's just about done, and it's only 5 to 5. So that's done. It's taken me 10 minutes to make that super quick chili. It is a bit of a cheat, but it's a good cheat. And I'm just left to clear up now, and I'm going to put a pan on for some broccoli, and that's what we're going to have with ours. Our fussy one doesn't like chili, but he does like barbecue beef. So I remove the beans out of his portion, and I'll put it in a wrap, and he has barbecue beef wraps, and he's quite happy with that. So if he's happy, I'm happy, everyone's happy. And there we have it. I did end up doing a little bit of rice as well, but we've got lots of broccoli. Hello, and it's time for another really easy dinner. This is, for me, feels like a cheats dinner because it is really easy. It's grilled salmon with throw in the oven potatoes and veg, and I will show you what it looks like. So I've laid it all out just to show you. We've got some baby potatoes which I've simply washed, thrown in an oven dish, cut up an onion and chopped up some garlic just for flavour, and I'm just going to drizzle on a little bit of rapeseed oil in a moment. I could also boil them actually, that would be quite nice. I've got frozen peas which I will stick in the microwave. I use my microwave for two things, frozen peas and my microwavable hottie to take to bed. I've got little salmon, we really like those salmon fillets. Got one of those each which I will grill. A bowl of spinach, baby spinach, which we will eat as it is, and I'm going to chop up some carrots as well and roast those. Aid's out at the moment, and he's gone to pick up milk bread and vine tomatoes, which I'm also using for tonight's meal. Just a drizzle of oil, and I will mix them all in so they all get coated, and I will just put a little bit of salt on them as well before I pop them in. Aid's just walked in from Waitrose, and apparently he has bargains, which I'm excited to see. Some bargains. I don't mind, any bargain's a good bargain. I've got flowers. Were they reduced?
Yes.
How much to? From to?
£10
to
£6.99.
Oh, it's still a little bit pricey, babe.
They're nice though.
I know they're nice, but how long will they last for?
Until they die.
I know, but I don't want them to last like 2 days, and you've spent nearly £7 on them.
Well, they last longer than that.
Thank you, they look lovely though. And then Aid, give us a run through the bargains.
4 croissants, 75p.
Okay.
From £2.
From £2. I wouldn't have paid £2 for them.
Orange hot cross buns.
Oh,
45p from £1.69.
nice. 45p. We can freeze some of those.
Yes, exactly. Nothing else in the bargains there. Got some more coffee.
Okay.
The decaf.
Nothing else reduced.
There was the tomatoes were 3 for 2.
Okay.
So I've got some of those. There are the vine tomatoes, which I'm
Oh, they're for dinner now.
So
Thank
there's 3
you.
of those. There were 3 for 2.
Lovely.
Another 180.
Okay. And then discount on top.
About, yeah, discount on top. I think that's about it.
Okay.
So.
Thank you very much.
Too fantastic.
Thank you for your bargain haul.
Thank you.
So I've just topped and tailed the carrots. I haven't skinned them, washed them well, and halved and quartered. Added a little bit of oil. I've also got my tomatoes there. They're not going to go in the oven yet because obviously they won't take as long. Louis prefers his raw, so it's just 4 for the rest of us. And I'm going to stick the carrots in with the potatoes now. They won't take too long, probably about 20 minutes to half an hour. Salmon's ready to go in. It's literally just got a bit of salt and pepper and some seasoning, and that will go under the grill. And it's all ready to be dished up. And it smells yummy. So tonight I am making Cheats pizza. This is the easiest pizza going, and if you can hear the crackling, I'm actually in the midst of making quinoa bowls for Ada and myself. So we're not actually having the Cheats pizza, but the kids are. All you need is a lovely French stick. I may have cut off the end and eaten it with butter, but we will ignore that. And I've just sliced the pizzas so they're like this in half. And for the pizza sauce, I've just I've got half a tin of tinned tomatoes. I've got the grill on at the moment as well now, getting nice and warm. I'm just adding a squeeze of ketchup, and I'm going to season it as well. And then it's just a case of spreading the tomato sauce onto the bread and topping with grated cheese and placing under the grill. Hello there, it is the last day of filming this week, and tonight my Cheats meal is KFC. We are making our own style of KFC. It's really easy. It's something I've been cooking since the kids were really tiny. I never liked to give them chicken nuggets when they were little, as I didn't give them anything processed, so I always made my own chicken nuggets. So as they've got older, it's become KFC night, and that's what we're making tonight. Now it's just simply breadcrumbs, seasoned breadcrumbs with chicken and oven baking. There's no frying and there's nothing else added to it, and it's really yummy. You can cut it into whatever size you want, so you can have like small nuggets, you can do chicken goujon size, or sometimes I do a whole breast beaten down so it's flat, and then coat that in breadcrumbs and bake it so you've got more like a chicken burger. That's quite nice in a bun. Tonight though, we're actually having ours in wrap, and I'm making my own sweet potato fries to go with it. Something else that's really good, I quite often make extra, and then I've got it for packed lunches the next day as well. The kids quite like them in wraps for packed lunches, so it's always worth doing a few extra. So I've got a couple of eggs here that I've just whisked down. I've got my breadcrumbs and I've seasoned those well. I'm going to be using chicken thighs tonight. These are boneless and skinless. Little bit of fat on there, so I'll trim off the fat and then cut it down into strips. So that's the chicken. I've seasoned them well. The oven is on 200 and I'm going to crack on with the sweet potato fries. So I've peeled the sweet potatoes and cut them into like chunky chips, and I'm going to be drizzling them with a little bit of rapeseed oil and seasoning. I've added a bit of chip seasoning, and I'm going to pop them in the oven on 200 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Our chicken and chippies are done and smelling very yummy. Louis has barbecue sauce in his wrap, and Ade's got sweet chili sauce and salad in his. So that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching me cook this week. Sorry, did you want to come through? Ade has just surprised me with a gift from his grocery shop. A 6p red cabbage. Thank you, darling.
Some nuts.
And some nuts.
And some nice bread.
And some nice bread.
I've got that bread.
Thank you. I'm just really happy with my 6p red cabbage. I hope you've enjoyed my cheats. What's your favourite cheat that I make? I've done KFC, I've done chili. I think mine's the chili, you know, when I do it really quickly. It doesn't take very long.
That's quite nice, yeah.
I do love the pasta with pesto and chicken.
The pesto and chicken one's really nice. That feels you're having a nice full meal.
And it's nice cold the next day as well. Yeah, I've enjoyed
really
this
tasty.
week. Thank you. Let me know what your favourite quick cheats are, and if you've got any recipes to share, that would be very nice. Please do subscribe if you don't already, and please leave me a lovely comment and tell me your favourite quick cheaty recipe. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.